Whoa, bro, what the fuck?
You
Old XP,
Thank
old
you.
XP.
I am soon Prestige 5, and this is how I farm XP fast to get Prestige fast. So the trick for this XP farm is basically to play a map on times 13 XP modifier, right? You can do it on any map as you want, but you need a map where you can loop the ghost. Looping the ghost means that you're running around a table or a job object and the ghost is following you, and you can smudge it and then hide if you're getting too close to you. Like in this example happening here. As we can see here, we are looping the ghost around the table, and when it comes close to me, I am smudging it so I can stay safe, basically. With the times 13 modifier though, we will not be able to sprint and you have no flashlight, etc. But I'm going to cover all of that, right? We open the difficulty here and we change to custom. Then basically we modify the settings to get to up times 13 down here, right? So how this works is basically if you higher this sanity, you can see the rewards dropping. We have a setup time. You see this warning symbol. That we see that the multiplier reward is being clamped, which means that we have a cap of the rewards as we need to change another setting to increase it, like here in the setup time. So we're gonna play on 0 seconds setup time, how long before the ghost can start to hunt. We can choose a weather that gets the highest multiplier. I like to play with fog because then you can basically still see. Fog is not the biggest modifier. I think it's something like, yeah, heavy rain is the hardest, right? But I like to play with fog because then you still can see the ghost quite well as you are looping it. Doors to start open, high. Number of hiding places, none. We're gonna adjust the settings. You will find the settings down in the description below. Exact settings to reach times 13 modifier. Let me just fix that real quick here. Here we are with times 13.07. For this tactic to kind of work, especially if you're beginner identifying ghosts by only hunt, then I recommend to have the play speed on 100% and the ghost speed on 100%. Now you can choose whatever map you want. I like to play Camp Woodwind for this, so I'm going to show my example on the Camp Woodwind. We're gonna ready up and just head in. But before we do that, this is important. You need some specific items to make this work. First, any EMF reader or spirit box. I like to play with spirit box, but you are fine with only the EMF reader. Then you need a tier 1 smudge stick. Do not use tier 2, do not use tier 3. Don't do it. And then you need a firelight. One of those. Doesn't matter which tier you're using the firelight. So basically tier 1 smudge stick, any electronic as spirit box or EMF, and then you take any lighter and then just head into the game. So here we are in the game. What you want to do first is to take a crucifix and one of the electronics. I like to have the spirit box basically because then I can identify where I put it. I'm going to show you what I mean soon. And then you're going to get down to the bridge here and throw it over, and then enable the spirit box and throw it over. What you want to do now is to get your lighter and 2 smudge sticks. You can play with 1, but it's safer to play with 2. Because if it's a fast ghost, then it's going to be very hard to stay alive at some points. Alright. Okay, the ghost is already hunting. Let me just do this hunt and then I'm going to explain what's happening. So what you want to do is to bait out the ghost. Ghost, are you here? If you talk to the ghost, you can see it's the yokai. It's not the yokai. We can see it has normal speed, but it's not increasing speed. It's not super fast in the beginning, which means it's not a Fae. It has normal blinking, so it's not an Oni or a Phantom. It has normal speed, but it didn't speed up, which means the ghost is a Hauntu, right? And this is how you do the farm. This is how you do the farm, basically. You want to drop down a EMF meter or a spirit box here, because with that you can check for a radio. The ghost you can check for during this grind is Phantom, Twins, Mimic, Fae, Diogen, Moroi, Reiju, Myling, Yokai, Revenant, Hauntu, Obake, Demon, Spirit, Poltergeist, Jean, no, sorry, Phantom and Jean. If you get any of those ghosts, it basically means that you just get something and go next, right? Which is Mare, Banshee, Jean, Shade, Goryu, Yuri, or Onryu. So I'm doing a maximum of 2 haunts. If I in the first haunt can't identify which ghost it is, then you can do a spirit, demon, and mimic check by using the smudge stick. So if you smudge it, it doesn't haunt until 3 minutes has passed. It's spirit. If you use a smudge stick and the ghost is instantly haunting after 1 minute, it's a demon. If the ghost behavior is changed, it's a mimic. But after the second haunt, and if you still don't know what it is, then just pick something and go next. If you're playing a multiplayer, then you can also check for Banshee by seeing if the ghost is only following one of you. But if you're doing this in single player, you cannot check if it's a Banshee or not. Unless you have very, very lucky with the parabolic microphone. If you can, try to do any objective as well. The more objectives you do, the even more XP you will get. So without any objective, with the correct ghost guest, we are now getting 2,700 XP. Right. And that's with the 13 times 13 modifier, no objectives done, no photos. Here we are in a new game. And just like before, we're going to take a crucifix and any of the electronics, and we're going to throw them over the gate. Remember to turn it on first. Let's check for objectives. We have firelight, repel as chasing someone, and escape. Let's bring double smudge here. There we go. I'm starting to hunt. It's not yokai because it hears us. Yokai will not find us that easily. It's a normal speed and normal blinking, so it's one of the generic ghosts. This means we're going to do 1 more hunt after this. 2 more smudge sticks. And we see that by 1 hunt, we got 2 objectives done. This is very, very lucky objectives, to be honest. Remember now that when you smudged it, demon will instantly hunt you after 1 minute, a spirit will not hunt you until 3 minutes has passed, and a mimic will have different behavior, right? Oh, he's hunting you? It? Yeah, it's a demon then. This means it's a demon. I couldn't even start to explain why it's not one of the ghosts, but this means it's a demon because we just smudged it and it started to hunt. Alright, so that's a demon. Real quick here. It's not a phantom only because of the blinking. If it's barely blinking at all, it's a Oni. If it's blinking a lot and a long period, it's a phantom. Phantom is therefore basically invisible. Oni is the opposite. It's not the twins, Faye, Deodran, Moroi, Revenant. We did smudge it the first time, right, to stay survive. It didn't hunt us. It started to hunt us instantly after 1 minute has passed, which means it's a demon. So we're going to lock it in and go. Let's see if we have all the objectives. Do we? No, we only have 2 of them, but it's fine. Let's see how much XP we get now with times 13, 2 objectives, and demon marks. Yeah, let's see how much we got. 4,000 XP. That fast. And with that was only with 2 objectives, 2 haunts, 1 minute 15 seconds, and we are already level 97. I was 95, I think, when I began. I don't know. A lot of XP. You can see here how much XP you need for each level. 1 round with correct ghost will instantly give you a level if you are lower level. Alright, now I'm going to do this with some viewers on my stream. So if you want to join on in the fun and get some nice XP, hit me up on twitch.tv/chicobraino.
You crazy bro, actually.
You have YouTube channel? I subscribe on you.
Yeah, and Twitch.
Oh, okay. Thank you.